Hey YouTube, you know what's going on. Welcome back, Razor Brownie, to the game. Why is everything white? Should it not have something on it? Or are those supposed to be lights? If they're supposed to be... Yeah, if they're supposed to be lights, I'm not really lighting this place up correctly. Because this corner right here should be the most lit part of this place. Weird. Anyways, alright, so we just finished logistics. So we can now do splitters, mergers, and conveyor lifts, which are the most important part. So, personal storage is not necessary yet. Conveyor walls are certainly not necessary yet. I almost think obstacle clearing might be the next most important one, because chainsaw will open up a lot of options for energy. Or we can go color gun. No. I think part assembly is going to be the next most important piece. Alright. So that's what we're doing then. So at this point, it's time to start building the factory. It is finally time. So, in order to do that, we need a we need a large flat area in order to build our platform on. Luckily, we have this nice little lake right here. It's beautiful. It's got some sea life in it. Oh, lake life? It's got some fish in it. As well as whatever the fuck that is. I'm assuming that's a drop pod or whatever they're called. I have no idea what that is. Anyways. God, this place is so foggy. Anyways. Alright, so we're going to start setting up our platforms above this water. Since there's no gravity. At least not for shit like this. So we need to start figuring out our platform. Oh, it just requires concrete. Right. So this is what bugs me about this game. Although I understand it, I do not like it. It's the fact that the ramps require less concrete for shorter ramps, which makes sense. However, the foundations do not. This thin one should not cost the same amount as this thick-ass boy. It's literally 4 times thinner. But whatever. Luckily, we've got a shitload of concrete. So let's start building up our platforms, shall we? I'm glad that I got so much concrete so early on in this playthrough. Alright, so this first foundation is going to determine where all of the other foundations go from here on out. So no pressure, foundation. Now the question is, which direction do I want to build in? I guess that way. Alright, that foundation. We have broken ground on this factory, as it were. Which means that we now need to start building out. Now here's the thing. I'm slightly worried. Just a little bit worried that this is too low. And there's going to be rocks and shit along this area that are going to interfere with the factory. So I think what I'm going to do, which is a little bit insane, I'm going to do this. There we go. I'm so happy I don't have to go and, collect the materials from the disassembled stuff. in this game. I'm just gonna throw down one ramp for now. Oh, it doesn't fully... Well, that won't do. Hang on. Perfect. Okay. Oh, also, or just a little bit before the stream, well, maybe not a little bit, but sometime today, Coffee Stain Studios, the makers of Satisfactory, in case you guys didn't know, they released another teaser for their update number 3. So they've had 3 teasers so far for update number 3. The first one showed off their money sink that they're adding to the game. Basically, it's a way to gain currency, which before there was no currency. This game was just purely based off of, you know, exploring and making stuff. Now there's currency for the late gamers. I think they're called coupons, unless they change that last minute. Then, so I think the first update was the store for the coupons, and then the second update was the machine to make coupons. So I believe what's going to happen is once we have excess resources or excess things that we're making, we're gonna pipe them into a grinder of some sort of a shredder, and we're going to get coupons for that, which is great. It means that all of my extra resources aren't going to just sit there doing nothing once I have a full inventory of them. I'm going to actually be able to use them, which is good. And then the third update came, and that was today, or the third, not update. This is the third update. The third teaser for the third update came out, and that one, oh boy, that had a lot of content in it. So it was basically a panning shot. You got to look it up on the YouTube. If you like this game, look it up. It's great. And it's got me real hyped for the update. I hope it comes out next Tuesday, because they said it would come out on a Tuesday. Just like me. No, just kidding. I came out on a Thursday. What is that? Oh, I think that's a collectible. No, it's a... Oh, no, it's a power slug. It looks green, because I think that the reflection's green. So it's a green power slug. I really don't like the tinting in this area. Everything's red. I don't like it. God, I wish I could pick a different area, but it's too late now. But yeah, so the third video showed off just so many new things. It showed off the like a bunch of new components like ramps. They showed off some corner ramps. So instead of having ramps like this and not having anything to put in between them, like, I mean, sure, you could just put another ramp in, but that one wouldn't mesh up properly because it would do like that. They now have a corner one, which is perfect. And then they also have windows, which is great. So you can have the windows and the walls till the sweat drops. Anyways, what else? They have railings now that you can just slot along the side of your shit, along the side of your platform, so you don't, you know, oops, I fell off. Silly me. And so you got railings now. What else did I see? We've got more cable or power management options. So instead of just having, you know, power poles, now we also have things that we can stick on walls to route power, which is great. And I guess the biggest thing about the video was the coffee mug that the player was holding at the end of the video, which wasn't really a big. It's likely an emote of some kind or something like that. All I'm saying is that it doesn't look like it's actually that as big of a deal as they're trying to make it seem. Okay, so here is the dilemma. So I should probably actually make these thinner, but I'm not going to be building underneath, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not going to be building on the surface of the water, because I want to be able to access this water if I need to. What is that? What is that? Oh, limestone. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's break this limestone. Could use some limestone. I want to be able to access the water if I so need to. See, I'm playing this during with an update 2 version of the game, which ultimately means that I can't guarantee if we'll be continuing. Ricky, thanks for the host. I can't guarantee that we'll be continuing this save file once update 3 comes out. Because let's face it, lots of games get broken when a new update comes out, especially games like this. You have your raid in 30 minutes? Shit. Well, alright then. Here's hoping your raid goes well, Ricky. Also, seriously, you're addicted. You have a problem. No, it's not, Ricky. Stop it. No. Don't give anybody the wrong idea. They gotta pay me before they can be sponsors. Or at least give me like a free copy of the game or something. I don't know. God damn it, Ricky. Now you've thrown a sponsor message in my stream. Now you owe me $100, alright? Well, yeah, but it has microtransactions. If it's free, it has microtransactions. It's simply the truth. See, now here's a problem. I'm now... Oh, wait, let's, before we do anything else, we need to implement our, splitters and mergers. Here. There, okay. Lost is here! Ricky, you're... Of course you're sponsored by them. You're a frickin' nerd. Party, pew, 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 pew. Mew, 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 mew. Merger. Will it fit? It will not. Oh, I'm missing iron rods. That's different. Good to see you, Lost. How you been? We didn't see you on Tuesday. So, some amazing news in my life. We're almost done in-class training in, at work. So, starting on Monday, I'll be doing actual work. Not just pretend work, like we were doing up until now. Which means, of course, that I'm not going to be joking around with my new friend as much. Which is unfortunate, but hopefully I continue to stay in contact with him, because I honestly believe that if I could convince him to be my streaming partner... Oh, fucking shit. Alright. Goddamn buggy fuckers. This is a huge pain in the ass. Got one. Got one. That's a hit. I could die to these fuckers. One more. I wish I could convince him to be my streaming partner.
Money, motherfucker. Money on my motherfucking mind.
I'm pretty sure I set that to a minimum of $5. You know what? It's fine. I'll accept any donation. Thanks, Lost. Thanks for the donation. God damn it, that is disruptive. All right, I'll allow it. It's just there's such a great alert. Oh boy. You know, I hope it goes well with what I do as well. Why does this not have power? There we go. Okay. Oh, ladder. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, I really hope that this guy eventually will, at some point, decide that he wants to be my streaming partner, at least temporarily, or maybe for like a one-time thing to start with, because he is hilarious, and he makes me funnier, if that makes sense. Like, I have such a good time when I'm around him. Him and I are nothing alike, which is great. You missed the Tuesday stream. You've been applying for new/more jobs. Also, I hope your job keeps going great. Well, I've learned that my company will not fire me for anything short of a major violation of policy. Or just sheer apathy. Like, if I just don't care about my job, then yeah, they're gonna let me go. But, yeah. They will not fire me unless it's a major violation of policy. So I feel pretty good about my job security. Like, I made some really bad jokes in class today, and he didn't even pull me aside and say, hey, stop it. It was great. How do I... Hold on. Nope. Nope. Hang on. There we go. Half that. And then throw the rest in here. Start calling me work and calling me an asshole? No. That is one of the major violations of policy is wasting company time. Or doing personal stuff on company time, rather. But yeah, it's refreshing to actually be working for a company that explicitly says they will not let anybody go for minor shit. Whereas every other company is like, they won't explicitly say it, so because they'd likely do it. If they don't like you, they'll just let you go within the first 3 months. Which is great. I'm so happy with where I work right now. Alright, we got a bunch of cables, so we can just throw that in there right now. There we go. Give you personal stuff at company time at both jobs. Oh yeah, you would be fucked. You'd be totally fucked. Well, the biggest thing about my job is that you can't be making outside calls or even like contacting people through like Messenger or anything like that, or text, because I work with sensitive information. So I'm not allowed to do anything like that because I could be giving out sensitive information. We're not even allowed to like take paper. Like we're not allowed to have paper at our desks aside from like a notebook. Because they're worried that we'll write shit down and take it home with us. Looks like you're moving in with me soon. You know what? Here's the deal, Ricky. You can move in with me, but only if you stream with me. Like every time. Yeah, unfortunately the only form of entertainment that I'm allowed at work is Spotify. Or like an iPod or something. Anything that doesn't have a camera I can have an with me, so I could use like an iPod or something. But yeah. Also, they don't allow you to use YouTube on the Wi-Fi, because if all 500 or so employees were on YouTube at the same time, that'd be a bad idea. That'd be a bad thing for the internet. Yes, iPod Touches have cameras. I'm talking about, like, older iPods. Anyways, let's, I'm gonna keep... So we got the iron doubled up now, so we should be creating double the iron. The copper doesn't need to be doubled up because we're not using enough copper right now to worry about it. The concrete, I would like to have more concrete being made. However... I'm already close to my limit when it comes to power. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh shit! Alright, we're all moving to the States. You know what? That doesn't sound like a good idea. You know what, Lost? As much as I would love to move in with you, first of all, you haven't bought me dinner first. And secondly, I don't want to live in your shit-ass country. Maybe if you guys, you know, bring Obama back, then maybe. But, fuck no. Not the way it is right now. I'm happy where I live. There's very little threat of, you know, invasion or whatever the fuck it is. Except from maybe the Americans, but, eh. I figure Canada would be the last place that the Americans invaded. Because we have a lot of friends. Canada has a lot of friends. Oh, shit. Yeah, Lost. If you buy a house in Canada, god damn. Again, you have to buy me dinner first, but, if you do buy a house in Canada, I would recommend Southern Ontario as the location you buy a house. It is by far the most bearable during the winter or the summer, and it ultimately is a nice place to live. Fuck you, Ricky. Eastern Ontario can suck my nards. Oh shit, Lost. You did buy me dinner. Well, goddamn, I guess it's official. I'm moving in with you. Ricky, you have not bought me dinner. Don't even start with me. I could go through your donation history right now on stream. It would take me less than a minute. How much do houses go for up there? Well, first you have to convert your money to Canadian. So, the numbers will seem like more, but it's really not as much. I believe in the Niagara region, which is where I live, houses could go for as low as 100,000, maybe 200,000. I know the house I grew up in was like 300 or 400,000. That one was hella nice though. Like a 5-bedroom? Yeah, probably 400,000. I'm just running around doing nothing right now. Hang on. Hang on! Okay, so I need to start setting up smelters next. One moment while you math. Alright. Keep in mind that's 500,000 Canadian. So, that's more like 350,000 American, something like that. No, Ricky, that's not how this works. I'm paying 700 in rent per month, and I live, and that's to my dad. So you would be paying rent, all right? You stream with no pants on? That's fine. As long as the stream doesn't see it, I'm cool with it. Okay, so we need to set up our smelters on the first floor. So I need to set up a bunch of iron smelters. Hold on, let me do some quick math. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 3 quick maths. Alright, let's see. So right now we're producing 120 iron ore per minute. If I set up a second miner, that'll be 240. And these smelters consumed 30 per minute each. So that means I need 4 per iron node, which means I need 8. Just to run it on miner Mark 1s. Alright, that should be doable. So I need to make 8 smelters. I have enough, which is good. Why don't let me post the money difference? 0.76 US dollars per 1 Canadian dollar. Yeah, you could. You could definitely afford a pretty nice house here. Okay, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? See, now this is the foundation of the whole factory. If I fuck this up... Trying to think here. What is the best way to do this? I'll probably have to redo it at some point. But for now, I'm thinking I'm going to move the hub completely out of there. It's going to go somewhere else. I'm thinking I'll put copper smelters here. Actually, no, I'm going to keep the copper smelteries over there. Because I don't think there's ever a reason to pipe just raw copper anywhere into my factory. Which I'm looking for in Utah. You're looking at a 250,000 Canadian home. It's not terrible. Alright, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do this. So first of all, we need... Let's do a splitter. Right there. Okay. I'm gonna set up the copper smelters here, just because it will compress my factory a bit more. Do you guys get a lot of property with your homes? You pay extra for the property, but I will say, kind of. I don't know what I'm comparing to. It depends on if you live in a dense city or not. Dense cities, no, you don't. Like the city that I live in is fairly dense, so getting a house that has a lot of property is less likely. Whereas if you go one city over, or like town, I guess, because it is a town, it's not a city. The town just beside us is significantly less dense, so the properties can be a bit bigger. For example, the property I'm talking about, or the one that I grew up in, the $400,000 or $300 or what, I don't remember because my family never told me. It had a pool in the backyard, with plenty of extra space for like a trampoline and a tree and a swing set. So it was pretty substantial. I'd be fine with that. I live on the border of my city too, so I would be pretty much moving like less than a kilometer or a mile if you live in the States. Okay, smelter. Don't fall off. Come on. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. So there's my first smelter. Why is it on stilts? It should just be flat. Anyways. Ricky, we are not moving to your city. Your city is shit. Nobody likes your city. Your shitty city. Ricky's city is a big city. Come on! Get up there! Yeah! Alright, Splitter. God, this game is just a work of pure mastery. Like, I've never played a factory game or anything like this that has been this polished. And it's not even finished. Like, their release system is perfect. Like, instead of focusing on, you know, features and stuff, what they did was their version 1 of the game was perfectly playable. Without the need for, like, substantial updates and shit. And then they just refined it further from there. This game is going to be perfect once it comes out. Like, fully. Once it comes out of early access is what I mean. Seriously, though, guys, if you like SimCity or any sort of game like that, I highly recommend this game. It is just a flaw, or Minecraft, or Factorio, Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld, any of the any of the Tycoon games. Like, this game is great. Although I'm sure you guys can probably tell just from me playing it. I need more concrete. Alright. Concrete! Concrete, 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 concrete! Alright, so now the problem with me having this many smelters is that at points, I'm going to be consuming a lot of power. So I'm going to need to create a part of my factory that is purely purely dedicated to power production. So that means I'm going to need some actual generators and not the bullshit biomass generators that we have right now. I think I'll leave that for the way it is right now for the copper. Let's set up some mergers real quick. Which way do I want this to go? That's kind of a really important question here. You know, I think I'm gonna have this entire floor be smelting. And then I'm gonna put a second floor that's going to be actual manufacturing. No worries, Lost. It's nice that you popped in. I'm happy that you came. Alright, so I'm gonna pipe it this way, and that's gonna go up. Is it lined up correctly? God damn it! Get your ups! There we go. Okay. Hopefully they fix that in the next update. That way. That way. Perfect. Okay. Conveyor belt. No worries, Lost. I will not be stopping the stream. The streaming will never stop again. Because last time I stopped streaming, I hate myself for it now. Seriously. I really wish I had just kept streaming on weekends when I had stopped. Would have just made this whole, you know, starting up again thing way better. Would have had so many more viewers. But whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. Alright, so I gotta cut this thing off. Actually, I'll leave the conveyor belt for now. I'll let all this copper head into that storage container. Ricky, why you got a raid tonight? Dude. Shut down the smelter. That thing still has power, which is good. I'm basically just going to hook this up directly to that as soon as this whole copper line goes. I could just pick them up, but that would take a lot of time. Whereas instead, I could just, you know, run along this thing and have some fun. Yeah. Anyways, I would like the color gun at some point, just so I could change the default color scheme to something else. Because right now it looks like shit. Alright, so that's my copper line. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to provision, or plan to have a secondary row of copper smelters right there, so that in the future I could expand further. There. And then the next row is going to be iron. Alright. You know what? I'll leave that smelter, actually. It's not going to be connected, per se. But it will be set for copper. Okay. Alright, so this one is going to be iron input. So then I need some more smelters. I need way more smelters. There, I need more iron rods. That should be good. I'm going to set up a row of 8 smelters right here. Just to act as my primary smelters. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. Had to double check my math there. Splitter. It's nice that you can stack splitters on top of each other now. I won't be doing it very often, but it's good that I have the option. Okay. Conveyor belt. Come on. Get up there. Uppies, as it were. Honestly, Ricky, as much as I've harped on your city, I've never actually been to your city. So I have no way to say if it's a good city or not. I know you've been to mine. And you know what? I gotta say, my city has some really terrible... Actually, my region has some really terrible employment rates. So, I don't recommend living here. However, the housing is not a terrible price. So, if you think you're employable, go for it. Like, highly employable, then you can go ahead and move here. But otherwise, I recommend living in, like, Kitchener-Waterloo area instead. That place, though it does have slightly higher property costs, it does have some pretty easy employment. Okay, so all of my iron smelters are set up. I have to set up a secondary road just for future expansion. See, the problem I'm probably going to run into at some point is that I'm currently setting up for 2 rows of smelters. Hold on. I don't know where that is. Oh, there. Yeah, okay, I know where you've been. Yeah, that, okay. Fair enough. I mean, it's not, I don't really need to hide that you've been to Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is a major tourist area, and there's no way they'd figure out who you are just from that. But, yeah. I definitely know that area. I'm of course not saying I live in Niagara Falls, because I don't. It would be terrible if I lived in Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is a shitty place to live. But yeah, Niagara Falls is okay. No, I don't. I do not. I do not live where you're saying I live. Hang on, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on this one. Let me see here. Single dot? Oh, over there? No, I don't live over there. I live in that city, yes. But I don't live in that area of the city. If that's what you're trying to imply. Alright. So we got that hooked up now. I live more southwest? No, east. East. Southeast. From that area. You know, I should probably set this up with some actual nice conveyor belts and shit, but honestly, I don't care. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Here is what I am going to do. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, you were implying the city. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, then conveyor lift. Excellent. I like conveyor lifts. They make things nice and angular instead of having a bunch of ramps all over the fucking place. Let's throw a foundation down here. Just so it looks a bit nicer. There we go. And now we throw in some more conveyor belts. Alright, we got copper ore on the way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn off pretty much all of these because I won't need them. Alright. But by turning them off, I can now power them correctly. Let's see here. Oh wait, turn this one off too. There we go. Okay. Now, the difficult part is finding somewhere to put the power pole. Ah! Oh, wait, I can put one here. Okay, good. So it's 2 per power pole. What do you mean you won't fit there? Oh, I can't afford it. I'm an idiot. I'm not always the smartest person. I never implied that I was the smartest person. What, are we out of power? Oh shit, we're out of power. Well, that's a problem. I gotta go collect more plants. Which is unfortunate. Yep, that's out of power. That's out of power. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should probably switch this to the other one. Let's switch to this real quick. I might actually be able to pound this out. Hang on one sec. Reinforced iron plate. Let's see. I need a bunch of screws. Need 10 of those. Alright, hang on. Ricky, no! You can't raid. Ricky, don't go. No. Oh, you can raid me all the time. I don't mind if you raid me. It's when you raid other people that I get jealous. I need more iron plates. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then pop those in there, and then I need a bunch of iron rods. Alright, I'll let that run for a little bit. And I need 200 iron rods, which is substantial. Once I can cut down trees and I can make more biofuel from it, which is substantially easier than collecting a ton of leaves. So, yay for that. Although, once I can actually get coal and use some nice, clean energy, then I can do some true automation here. I can make factories that are actually capable of self-sustained, you know, running.
Milestone reached.
Slap that big old nut button.
Inventory expansion. You are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
Oh yeah, I got a bigger inventory. That's nice. Bye, pod thingy. So long. Farewell. All right, now I need to craft a chainsaw. Ring. Let's see here. Add to to-do list. There we go. Okay. So I need a bunch. Holy fuck! That's a lot of iron plate. Oh. Shit. Oh no, my Kijiji ad is about to expire. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Alright, I might not have enough resources to make this. I'm probably gonna have to go searching for leaves. That sucks. This also takes a long-ass time to do. Seriously, though, I hate having to power my entire system with biomass. It bugs me. It's like the first part of the game is basically just a constant fight to keep your factory powered. I wish I could just beeline it directly to the coal generation. It would in fact make my life significantly easier. Alright, now I'm gonna make a bunch of screws. I apologize if this part of the stream is boring, guys, but I really don't want to have to waste time looking for leaves when I could be cutting down trees. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Of course, if there was somebody in chat, then I could have a conversation with them, but I think Ricky's gone to raid. He won't be able to talk with me. I would offer to even allow him to come on voice chat with me, but again, he's probably doing that already with somebody else. The goddamn whore that he is. Oh no, my other Kijiji ad is about to expire. Oh no. It looks like nobody wants to buy an iPad first generation. Oh, whatever will I do? Alright, I need more iron. Do I have more iron? Please tell me I have more iron. I do. Oh no, another Kijiji ad is it. For fuck's sake, Kijiji, give it to me in one email. I have a lot of Kijiji ads. For those of you who are wondering what Kijiji is, it's like eBay, but you have to meet in person in order to do the transaction. So it's kind of more like Craigslist, I guess. Except it's purely... Actually, I don't even know what if Craigslist is pure selling or not. But yeah, it's just for selling. It's primarily used in the in Ontario for Canadians, because we live in Ontario. Yeah. But you can like sell cars, or I think there's rental properties on there too. Oh, all right. Here comes the pod again. It's back. Yay for pod. Wow, Ricky's not even watching me while he streams. Thanks, Ricky. Way to be a true pal. No, I harp on him a lot, but he's stuck with this stream far longer than anybody else has. And I respect him and thank him for it constantly. So, if anybody's worrying that I, you know, bully him or am mean to him too much, I mean, he's clearly expecting it if he's stuck with the stream this long. Finish up the stack, and then I gotta use the washroom. And luckily, the game runs in the background. Unfortunately, nothing's running right now because, sadly, my entire... Anyways, I'll be right back and use the washroom. Hey, YouTube. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, back to it. So, what do we need? We need cable. Oh, back to the boring part of the game. Making shit by hand because our factory has run out of power. I don't even have a factory yet. It's just a smeltery. I don't have a single... Actually, I do have assemblers. Sorry, making concrete. So I guess it's kind of a factory. Okay. So we're done on that. Now we need reinforced iron plate, which requires more screws! Yay! Oh... Screws are going to be the bane of my existence in a little bit. Just because of the amount of screws that you're required to create in order to keep up with the demand that some machines require. I need to be able to make 100 reinforced iron plates. Oh boy. I'm gonna go through so much iron. So much iron. Anyways, guys, how's your Thursday been? Got any plans for the weekend? Something exciting coming up in your lives? Please feel free to tell me. Then we can actually talk about stuff. I personally, for example, I'm planning on streaming both Saturday and Sunday this weekend. At around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be more of this game, unless something else comes out. Rather. And tomorrow night is hopefully more D&D. Which I'm super looking forward to because I have really gotten invested into my current character. Meepo is my life right now. I am hella excited to be playing some more Meepo. He's just such a little shit. With such a terrible backstory. Like, or sorry, tragic. Tragic is the word. Such a tragic backstory. That makes it so that he is legitimately just a little shit. And I'm hoping at some point one of the other characters will cause him to have some major character development. I have plans for him. Although, to be fair, I have both plans for if he does go through character development and doesn't go through character development. So, realistically, doesn't matter to me whether, you know, they try to talk to him or not. It just means I get to have more fun later on. Because I do have another character to play in the event that Meepo turns out to to die or something crazy like that. Hang on, let me sort. There we go. I like that the instructions don't actually tell you that you can hold space to craft, but I just kind of figured it out myself. It's pretty great. Oh, I need to make screws. Hang on, gotta make some screws! Screws! Screws, screws, making more screws! I like screws. Screws are good. Screws are great. Also, if there are any veterans of this game, let me know what the most efficient way to design a factory is. Should I design it from the ground up, so like have smelters on the bottom floor, and then assemblers on the second floor, and then like should I like increment it like that, or should I maybe dedicate certain buildings to certain items? What should I do? If anybody has any information related to that, let me know. Cause, oh man, I'm still new to this game. I've only ever completed a factory once. And that factory was poorly laid out. It worked, but it could have been prettier. It absolutely could have been prettier. Oh man. I'll probably look up like different strategies on how to lay out factories in this game, because by now there's probably some pretty good guides on that shit. I'm hoping. My alternative is that I just wing it. I think my plan this time is going to be I throw all my smelters on one floor, and then the next floor is going to be all of my level 1 items. So items that require base ingredients. So either stuff directly from the source or directly from the smelter. And then I'm gonna go from there. Oh my god! My favorite streamer is live! Well... Alright, guys, I know where I'm sending everybody when we're done here. We got another 50 minutes of streaming left, and I already know where you guys are going after this. If you guys love some fantastic art streams with some beautiful singing and just great conversation, might I recommend you go to picarto.tv/amodwithoutamark, all one word. I'll link it in the chat. Or is it picarto.org? Picarto.com? Hang on. No, it's picarto.tv. I was right. A mod without mark. I did not spell that right. That's a mod without a mart. Perfect. So that's the link that you want to go to for some amazing art. This is the artist that has made pretty much all of my art for this stream. She did my profile picture. She did my offline picture. She did my stream starting soon picture. She's amazing. Seriously, if you like art, go check it out. Alright, that's done. I need more iron. Please tell me I have enough iron. Uh-oh. I might not have enough iron. Uh-oh. I've got enough. It's close, but I have enough. Oh. That was scary. That was spooky. Hella spooks. Got a new microphone. There we go. Alright, we have enough. Don't need that. I need this. Time to craft a chainsaw. We're still gonna need some biofuel to run it. Oh. Motherfucker! I was set up to make 10 of Ah! I hate myself. That was stupid. Well, I just wasted all that time for practically nothing. On the plus side, I've got a bunch of resources for the next goddamn milestone. Fuck. Whatever. No, I need some room in my inventory. Hang on. Oh, wait. I've got a bunch of biomass. Why do I have a bunch of extra biomass? Hang on. Shit, I could have had my factory running this entire time. Ah! You know what? You guys don't watch for good quality content. You watch to see me be a complete moron on the stream and crack jokes about it. Ah, I'm an idiot. I had biomass just sitting there waiting for me to use it. I could have had the factory running all this time. Ah, it's such a waste of time. Motherfucker. Hang on, you know what? Let's just throw that biofuel in here real quick. Throw 100 in there and 100 in there. There we go. Okay. I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay. And then... Oh, good. I've got a second slot now, so I can throw that in there. And then I can switch. Nice. Alright. Boop. There we go. Okay. I had to switch. Alright, well the factory's running again. Yay. Alright, we're producing copper, which is good. I should probably set up a copper reservoir. Yeah, let's do that. Need a storage container. Can I throw a I cannot. Foundation. Perfect. Conveyor belt. Okay. Well, I can clear that out. I never said I was the smartest person. I never said that. I don't promise intelligence in my streams. No! Okay. Well, that was a mistake, but it's okay. I think we'll actually make things a bit faster. Yeah, it made things a bit faster. Okay. There we go. Why? Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense. I actually don't need that lookout tower there anymore. Alright, so we got our copper storage, which is almost full already. I'm waiting for this copper to arrive. Boy, I hate conveyor belt Mark 1s. They're really not worth anything to me. Okay, so this is my iron production. These are all set up to create iron? Yeah, it is. Okay. So then I need an iron storage, or buffer as it were, right here. Storage container. Jump up here so that I can line it up correctly. Yep. Perfect. Then I need a logistics. I need some conveyor belt. I need to pipe that in there. Okay. So now we got iron storage. So I can theoretically move my iron line over here. But I need to fix this a little bit. So all these ramps are no longer necessary where they are. Hang on, I'll leave one ramp just in case, just so I can get up. There we go. Okay. So now I need to I need to pick somewhere to put the hub in this mess. Oh boy. Okay. Ideally, I'd like it on a foundation. I think I need to remove some of my power distribution network. Oh boy. I'm probably going to be moving the hub several times throughout this, the life of this factory. I don't need to make any more iron. Okay. So now, here's what we're gonna do. How much concrete do we have stored right now? Huh. Come on. There we go. Okay. I need to get rid of all of this iron ore. Or iron bars? What is that? Iron ingots. That's the word. Ingots. I don't need that. Okay. Gonna get rid of the storage container. And then throw some foundations there. Another thing that this game has over every other crafting game out there is the speed at which you can build things. It is truly incredible. The speed at which this game allows you to build. And now dismantle too, because they added the mass dismantling system in, I think, one of the previous updates. It wasn't even a major update, it was like a bug fixing update or something. It's pretty good. It's pretty swell. Alright. Hang on. Is there anything in here? No. Alright, we're disassembling this. I might, I'm definitely going to need a storage container. Hang on. Oh. Great, I have to make a big ass one. Super. We're gonna store all. Grab a bunch of concrete though. Okay. Everything stops. Get rid of that power pole too. I like this game allows you to move your hub. Because it didn't have to. It could have made it a fucking permanent location. Which would have been shitty. But they didn't. And I'm proud of them for doing that. Alright, the hub. I want the... Okay, so here's the thing. There we go. Okay. I need a lookout tower. Just so I can get a better vantage point. Seriously, Coffee Stain Studios, don't make me have to jump to get onto the lookout tower. It's terrible. I'll stick it right here, actually. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Alright. Now we gotta get down without breaking any legs. Thank you. Ouch! Alright, we're good. Also, the exclamation marks after I rebuild it kind of sucks. Personally, not too big of a fan of that. Okay. So foundations, ramp. Throw a ramp there so I can get up. Get up, and get down. Alright. Let's quickly get rid of these exclamation marks. There we go. Okay. Sort. Okay. It's also slightly annoying that this is raised even though it's on a frickin' foundation. But whatever. I can see why they would do it that way. Even though I don't agree with it. Okay, foundation, 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 foundation. Okay. And then, let's see, storage container. Oh, hang on. There we go. At points, I wish that the game took up all three of my monitors, just so I could get a bit more context for some of these things. But you know what? It's fine. There we go. Okay. So now our hub is in the more permanent location. I'm gonna have to deconstruct this miner real quick and reorient it. That looks about right there. Yep, okay. Now, I want these foundation. Just made an extra foundation for no good goddamn reason. Okay. I also want these foundations to go all the way down here. It's going to be kind of important for later on in the game. And I suppose that is one good thing about all three of these being the same price, is that I'm not picking this because I'm a cheap ass. Like, I want this to go all the way to the ground, so I am making it go all the way to the ground. Which is nice because it means that it looks good from the side. Okay. Hang on, another ramp. Alright. I need conveyor belts. Okay, now a smart idea would be to elevate these so that I can travel underneath them. So I'm going to do that. Hang on. So here's another little trick that I learned. What you can do is you can use foundations kind of like a spacer, and then just delete them later. So by doing this, what I have done is I have now created a raised conveyor belt here's what I'll do. I'll go straight this way the entire length, except oops, didn't mean to do that. Try again. Want to go up. There we go. To about there. Oh, it does reach. Good. I was worried it wouldn't reach. So there we go. So now I can travel underneath that without having to jump, which is great. And then I can go like this. Now, yes, it's a little bit angly, which isn't perfect, but hey, we never said we were striving for perfection here. There we go. Now I can delete the conveyor poles, making it even better. Yeah. Okay. So now let's get some power going again, because I need more. Need more. Just more. Got any more? Okay. So I'm gonna stick one. Shouldn't this snap? Yeah, it should. Snap. It'll snap right there. There we go. All right, we got the miner going again. The miner 49er. And then we need that power line to go over there. Now, is that too much? It's not. I don't think. Okay. And then this one over here. I'm gonna set up a power pole right there. The power line that goes over there. And a second power line. That is going to go to a power pole over here. It's going to go to there. There we go. That's our concrete line now in full swing. I need another power pole. Now this one is going to go to these bad boys. Right here. Now once again I need to switch these off. Because otherwise they're going to just overload my power system right from the get-go. I think I can leave 2 of them on. Okay, good. They didn't overload the power system right from the start. Which is good. It means I did my job correctly. This is what I went to engineering school for. To play resource management games. God, my parents must be so happy that all of their hard-earned money went towards this shit. Alright, we're producing iron again. Thank the Lord. Alright, let's throw all of my spare iron ore in here real quick. Just so I can fully saturate the system right from the get-go. Alright. What else do I have? I've got some copper ore that I can get rid of. Let me throw it in here. That won't run for a long time, but it's good to know that it's somewhere that it won't be wasted. Okay. Motherfucker, getting above this shit is the worst. There we go. I could have probably built all of this on stilts, but that's too much work. Okay, so we're now producing iron, we're producing copper, and we're producing concrete. So by that logic, I can now move on to the next floor. Hurrah. Okay, do I have walls? I do. Concrete and iron plates. Well, I can go with the corrugated one. What does a corrugated outside look like? Wow, it looks like shit. It costs the same amount, too. I don't know, I like this futuristic design more. It looks nicer. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this. So 3 high should be enough for the smelters that I'm going to be putting in. Hang on, where's the ladder? Almost definitely. Is there a ladder on the smelter? So I can get to the very top? There is. Eh. Yeah, that should work. Okay, now I need a foundation. This is where I'm going to be using the thin shit. Make sure that it's not... Oh, the smoke is going to be traveling through the foundation. It's going to look like shit. I didn't think of that. You know, it'd be nice if they made it so that smoke didn't travel through foundations. That would be a really nice touch. But I'm not holding my breath for that update. There's a platform milestone, right? Oh, stairs would be nice. Walkways, that's the one. Let's quickly switch over to that one. I could do some good with that. Yeah, we could quickly bang this out so that I can actually get some proper walkways heading up there. Alright, nope, not that one. I'm gonna spend some time to craft some shit. Pull out my ginger ale. Gonna drink some ginger ale, I guess. Delicious. There we go. Sorry about that. Kind of went down the wrong hole a little bit. That should be enough. Plates. Good. Okay, now I need rods. I need my rods, dude! Don't know what the fuck that was. It was random, though. That should be enough. Rods. 3, 2, 1! Walkways unlocked.
Milestone reached.
What
After
are-
medical
how do I make them?
consultation, additional buildings aimed at factory
Just
traversing
iron
have been
rods.
added. Walkways can now be accessed in the build menu.
That's all I got, huh? Was it walkways? Alright, that's fair, I guess. Okay, so first of all, we need an L turn. Right there. Then we want a ramp. Goes down. To there. We want another L turn. There. And some more ramping. Shit, need more iron. Iron rods. Need to select a new milestone. Gonna go back to part assembly. Okay. There we go. Wow, that's perfect. All right, we got a second story now. Yeah, that looks ugly, and it's gonna make my life more difficult. Almost definitely, because it's making it difficult to see. Shit. Well, that was a little bit of an oversight on my part. I'm out of concrete. Is it still running? It is. Just real slow. This is the problem with making your factory highly expandable by having all these concrete foundations and shit, is that unfortunately I'm running into some constraints when it comes to production speeds of important materials. Alright, so I suppose we're now going to throw a, where is it, conveyor lift right here. I need iron plates. Damn it. Alright, gotta make some more iron plates, I guess. Alright, should be good. Oh, that's actually perfectly spaced. Okay. Dope. Cool. And then I need another one for you. I like that it just connects with like a little shroud thing. Man, the draw distance is not... It's not very far. Hey, it's back. God, seeing that shadow travel overhead scares the shit out of me. Which is surprising, because this game doesn't really have a very bad death system, especially with me being so close to my spawn point. Yeah, I love that. This game is just a peach. It is truly a peach. Okay, alright, so we're piping iron and copper up to the second floor. So from here, we need to produce... Okay. So, what do we need to produce? Or what can we produce? That's probably a better question. We need production? Constructor. Just one is fine. That'll let me explore what we're making here. Just kind of plop it down. Okay, iron plate, iron rod. We're going to be producing wire and cable. Screws. Concrete we're already producing, and the other three are not necessary because biomass and biofuel are always going to require my intervention in order to, you know, deforest or whatever you want to call it. So I need iron plate, iron rod, wire, and cable, and screws. Although at the moment I don't really need to make too many screws. But, yeah. So screws require iron rods. So that's a second tier production item. So iron rods, iron plates, and wire are all first tier production items. Okay. So that's my iron input. Okay, so I'm kind of hamstringing myself right now. Because making this beautiful multi-tiered level is not going to be beneficial to me because I currently am limited to 60 resources traveling up this conveyor belt at a time. Or per minute, rather. So, yeah, I'm kind of hamstringing myself here. Anyways, first of all, let's, the constructor is how wide? Question mark? Splitter. Okay, and then I need like this. I don't want to put it too close to the edge, but that seems to be fine. No, I want to give myself a bit more room. I think I'm also going to have to deal with, yeah, let's just do it this way. So we're going to need to throw a merger in here. I'm going to throw another storage container on. Yeah, that's exactly the distance that I put it at first. Okay. Perfect. Yep, perfect distance. Alright. So then I need logistics conveyor merger. So this is going to be for cable. Right there. And then production, constructor, nope, don't like that. Hang on, space that out a bit more. Try it again. There we go, that's better. Okay. I like to be on top of here when I set up my conveyor belts. There we go. Okay. So now this boy is gonna need a conveyor splitter. Yep, that's the perfect distance. Now I need to transfer from here to here. So that's gonna require some strategic conveyor belting. In order to make it look pretty. Like that. No, that's too tight. I think this one's still too tight. Yeah, it's still too tight. Perfect. I always remove my conveyor poles because they look ugly, and having a floating conveyor belt like that is just, it just looks cool. I like it. It's fancy. Alright. So that's gonna be for wire. Which is then gonna go out and in here. Okay, how much copper is that gonna consume? 15? Okay. So then we'll set up a second one. Won't necessarily use it right away because we're kind of constrained by power right now. But it'll be handy to have for a while. Okay. Splitter. Out of plates. Super. Okay. Man, I wish... Actually, let's see what the music is like now. Now that I've gotten a little bit deeper into the game. Has the music changed? I think the music is the same. Yeah, it's still very mysterious. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not really my cup of tea. Even though I don't drink tea. Where are we at? Okay. Looks like we won't be finishing this section of the factory this stream. We'll have to wait until next stream. However, at the very least, we're going to have the copper wires section all set up. And that'll be nice. It'll be nice to have. And yeah, this is going to look real pretty for a while. Until it starts getting out of hand. This is going to look pretty. I'm not one to put up walls either, so this is just going to be completely open to the air. No reason to have this place claustrophobic or anything like that. I honestly don't think we're going to need too much copper for a significant portion of the game. So I think I'm not going to bother with having constructors on this side, because nothing really uses copper all that much. It uses copper wire a little bit, but not really copper. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to pipe this over to here and run the iron line on this side. I'll probably have to run 2 different iron lines at some point, but that's the plan. Okay, so conveyor merger? Yep, there. To there. And then we're going to throw a constructor right here. That's a good distance. Okay, and then I need a storage container. Need iron rods. Ah, joy. It's a good thing that this distance is not enough to cause fall damage. Otherwise, I'd be in a little bit of trouble after a while. Okay. I like that the shadow system in this game looks good. It's not ray tracing, because I don't have an RTX card. But if this game ever does get ray tracing, it will be gorgeous. Simply magnificent. Alright, so this one's going to produce... Let's go with iron plates on this one. Alright, the iron plates are going to go to here. Perfect. Okay, now I need a splitter. Alright. Now for this one, I'm going to put another splitter basically right in front of this thing. No, too close. Damn it, I clicked. There we go. Okay. So this one's gonna... Whoa, no, no, no! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Alright. I kind of wish you could toggle 90-degree turns. That way I wouldn't have to do these weird, like math things here. I mean, this looks good, and I like it, but it would be nicer if it was automatic. Alright, so now we have a production line for iron plates, which I will set up so that it's on both sides. Actually, that's a good point. I should probably set this thing up so that it has a... I just realized something. You know what? Yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. Because we can throw another storage container Come on, get up there. There we go. Right here. Doesn't interfere with anything. Perfect. Then we can throw a conveyor belt right there. No, that's not right. Something's wrong here. Oh! Yeah, no. I'm thinking about this all wrong. It's... These two lines go to this one. This is an input. Right. Okay. My bad. Alright. Well, I think we're going to end it here today. Save. Always save, guys. Save. Thank God it has auto saves. Alright, exit to desktop. Well, that's it for this stream, guys. Thank you for watching. For those of you watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. Check out my streams live at twitch.tv/razorbrownie. Other than that, thank you for watching YouTube. See you later.